Bismillah, Alhamdulillah. Okay, boys. So we were doing question number 26 here, and 26. I think in the middle we had a small crash there. I mean, there was a problem in my internet. Okay, so I was talking this question number 26 there, and here it says by its developers, actually by the team, by the development team, or by the company itself. It should be the question there, because usually in system testing we don't keep the programmers closer, we just keep them away, and the QA team, or the, if this question refers programmers to be developers, and it's not there on system testing, so we usually keep them away. Okay, so the answer is anyhow the fourth answer, which is system testing, because it does not on the user's environment, it does in the, like, the work environment of the developing team or the company that develops, and it simulates the user's environment, but it's not the user's environment. So that is, the answer is going to be uh, fourth one, that is for question number 26. Okay, so question number 27 goes on. A company considers developing a new software application for its use. The application is expected to be to re-engineer internal processes. This is called business process re-engineering. Okay, so to improve calibration and enhance productivity. However, during the feasibility analysis, it was identified the new software may face some resistance from the employees who are accustomed to existing process. This is a common thing. So this is a common thing, like, some employees may not want to have the new system. They say they are good with the old system. What's the problem? We are doing good. Why we need the new system? Some people are afraid of technology. Some people are, like, very being very self-conscious or selfish for them, and they don't want to have new system. They will afraid of new system. Sometimes the job might be gone, maybe some reasons, some other reasons than the legitimate ones. Okay, so this is the area that we have operational feasibility. So for the operations, it is not feasible when the customers are reacting in a way that you don't want them to react. Okay, for a new system, and they are resisting the user, that is called operation. It's not going to be it has a problem with the operations. Which component of the feasibility study would help to get this information? Not economic. That's a direct answer, is answer number 3. Okay, question number 28. Which of the select the option which includes the most suitable replacement for P and S in the following data flow diagram. Okay, so this is the data flow diagram. This is level 2 1, or level 1 maybe. Okay, since it's not level 0, because it does not have one processor, or does not, it has data processes. Okay, the data stores. Okay, so yeah, so our question is goes on to label P to S. Here we have PQRS. So if you see this one, this seems to be a library system where you have a search of books. It goes and check in the books, and there's a book lending process, and we have a book return process where members are insert of book, consistent with like book lending and book returning, and books are connected with everything, and the member is here. Okay, so first member gives something to the book search. So just we'll check what are the possible things over here. This is question number 28. Okay, so we have keyword, member ID, book details, and book details yet again. So is there anything else here? Book details, keyword, member ID. Those are things that they're going to give. So to search, you don't need the member ID, you just need what to search. So search is using keywords. Keywords are used to search. Okay, so first 3 answers can be the candidates, so others are not. Okay, next one. So once the search is done, so you search for the book and gives the results, and search results are given here. And once you found book is available, sir. Okay, in the books they'll say the availability as well, since it is there for updating, for lending and returning. Most probably it's gonna say if it is lended it is not available, if it is returned it is available, that kind of thing. So once the book is available, so this guy has to give for book lending process, and it checks for the member as well and also the books. So it checks for two things. So two things are given inside. Of course the member ID is given to check the member, and details of the books are given. Book details are given. So then he'll get the lending information. So the final one, uh, the member returns the book. Book is an object, we don't mention in a DFD, so we can say that's also, it gives the book details. We don't say cash, we say payment details, like that. Okay, because it's a data flowing diagram. So keywords, member ID, book ID, book details, the answer is the first one. Okay, so take some time in this question, don't fuss up, just see the scenario and just, yeah, moving on. Question number 29. Which of the following word is incorrect about the waterfall model in software development? So waterfall model, as the name suggests, it flows from one entity to another, which is inefficient for larger projects and long-term projects, and the user sees the final product at the end. The requirements should be stable and not changing. You cannot go back and change anything. Okay, so for the small projects, yes, it can be recommended because it is easy to understand, it's linear. Okay, everything should be documented at the beginning. For the small it's okay. For the large projects, sometimes you are done with the project and customer sees and he says like, this is not what I asked, we'll have a problem. Okay, it allows developers to collect and implement requirements throughout the project. So throughout the project, okay, first says the answer, and yeah, that's the answer because it's incorrect. You cannot go throughout the project. We'll check the other one. It is not an iterative model. It's true. It's not iterative, means repetition. It just go through iterations. It just go continuously on a loop. Okay, it's correct. It is a suitable software with well-defined requirement. Yes, you should have better requirements. It is easy to estimate the resources needed to project. Yes, it is not complex. No working product is available until the last stages of the project. Yeah, all others are correct except the first one, for waterfall model. Okay, question number 30. In addition to the required features, which of the following should also be considered when the government institution selects a commercial off the shelf software? So commercial off the software is software that is which built earlier for a wider market. Okay, it's just like, yeah, like you just go to the shop and buy a t-shirt. There is limited range, like sizes like small, large, medium, XL, that like that. That is like predefined stuff. Okay, that's a standard. It is gone for a larger market. If you want to make a t-shirt for your own, I don't think t-shirts are common in Sri Lanka to a tailor-made one. So for example, if you want to take a shirt for your own, you have to go for the tailor-made, which you have to give the requirements, and after that it will take some time and it will made for you. So if you take sometimes the comparison, the tailor-made is expensive because it is catered only for you, while factory made might be cheaper because it is like produced in large quantities, so on and so forth. Okay, so the government should be implemented island wide. It's not going to specifically say, like it says island wide, it has to, like, it's a system that's going to work around the country. Okay, good. The cost of deploy, maintain and upgrade, modify, of course, yes, for every software you have to go for that calculation. Ease of integration with existing system. One of the things in cost cuts, it is not every time integrated with the old system. You have to confirm whether it is integration with old system. If that supports, you go for it, because when you create the software yourself, you can say it should be integrated with the old system. They can come and take the requirement and they can build the software according to your requirement. But here the software is already built, and customization in terms of like major customization are not possible sometimes, it's hardly possible. Okay, there are a lot of internal customizations. For example, you can change, if you have a software in Sri Lanka and if you want to have the same software in Dubai, you can change the the currency. Okay, if you want to have it in Saudi Arabia, you can make it Riyal. Likewise, there are some configuration inside, but major configurations, yeah, it's hardly possible. So you should make sure that it is integration with the old system. After sales service from the vendor, of course, once you buy it, you should, like, this is a common things for softwares when you are buying. Okay, so yes, so especially first two, third is common for both of the COTS as well as tailor-made one. So answer is all three.